welcome to the course. This is going to be the first introduction that we're going to be going through. And if we click on the introduction tile, there's a few things just to explain to you how we're going to run this. So you can see here, the first thing here is a link to an online Python editor. And when you click on this, it opens REPL. So we've got obviously this online editor, which I'll explain how this works in a moment. If I just go back to the other tab, this video is going to be appearing here, and I've got a number of tasks for us to do. Now, during this video, I'm going to show you or explain to you different ways that you can complete these tasks, and I'm going to talk to you about how you go about completing these tasks, but I'm not going to show you exactly how to complete them. I want you to try and work that out for yourself. So the first thing to do is this link. This link is going to appear on all of these tiles, so you can click on it and then open this editor up. If you wanted to sign up to this website, you can. I'm sure there is a free version of it, but you don't actually need it for now. Python is pretty nice in terms of an editor because you have one side here which is a code window, and you have the other side here which is a shell window. Now this side here is where the outputs are going to come out of. So Python is really nice. So if I typed in 8 plus 8 and press enter, you can see it's done nothing now. It's just gone from 1 to 2. This is because these are obviously this is the code editor that I'm typing straight into. So I can type a number of lines here, and I can put more and more things, and as it goes down, the number there, this is the line number, will increase. If I want to run this code, if I press run, you can see it comes up saving, and then over here it'll hopefully execute something. Now you can see it hasn't done anything here at the moment. Now you're probably thinking, why? Well, what we're going to have to do is tell it to do something. So 8 plus 8 is great, but because we're using the online version, we'll have to tell it to do something. So if I do print 8 plus 8, and now I run this, it comes up with 16. Why? Well, this print command is basically a quick way of saying display on the screen whatever's inside these two brackets. So it's very, very important that whatever sums we do, if we do a multiplication as an example, which is the asterisk, it's very important that it goes inside the print command. Now, if you notice what I've done there with the print, if I use a capital P, okay, I've used a capital P on purpose here, and what it does is it gives you this underline. It's almost as if in Word there's a spell check, and if you hover over it, it's giving you a little bit of help here, saying undefined name print. In other words, Python doesn't understand what that is, because in this programming language, print with a capital P is something completely different to print with a lowercase p. Now, just to show you, if I get rid of that and replace it and run, you can see now it's basically put these numbers in here for you. So you've got now a basic understanding of how to use this sort of interpreter. Now if I go back to my main task window, that should be enough for you to work out how to do the first task, the second task as well, and obviously the third task. Now some of these you won't have actually seen before. Okay, so you won't have actually seen some of these because you don't come across it in maths lessons. But if you type this into the editor, as long as it's within the print parameter, you should see an output, and you should be able to work out what it actually does. If you look at this part here, task 4, if you're going on holiday to France, how many euros would you get when you convert £500 an exchange rate of £1 is to €1.20. Now again, that's fairly simple to do. I don't need you to put anything fancy in here. I just want the raw number. Once you have done one of these tasks, I'd like you to click on obviously whatever task it is. So task 1, their code window. You can then add a submission, and then in this little box here you can type your code, or if you copy the code, so if I highlight the code here and then go to copy, what I should be able to do then is in here I should be able to paste it in, and then my code comes in I can save changes, and then that will basically submit that part for grading. Okay, now you can do that on all of them. You don't have to do that. This is just completely if you want to. Likewise, what I would really like you to do is, if you have got time, to do the quiz, because the quiz will test you on a few basic things that we've discussed within this video. Okay, so you should have now enough knowledge to be able to complete these first few tasks.